Okie dokie.
Alright, let's talk vampires. Vampires.
How about we don't?
There are. Live half alive and never steps. I know I can't take one more step towards you, 'cause all that's waiting is regret. And don't you know I'm not your ghost anymore? You lost the love I loved the most. I learned to live half alive, and now you want me one more time. And who do you think you are, running around leaving scars?
Hey, David the White Lizard, how you doing, man?
And
Undertaker, good to see you.
You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul, so don't come back for me. Don't come back at all. Who do you think you are, running around leaving scars, collecting your jar of hearts and tearing love apart?
It's good to have you join us, David.
You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul, so don't come back for me. Don't come back at all. Who do you think you are?
Probably not even gonna be that. How are we all doing today?
Sega.
Yeah, that's loud. I always forget that it's gonna be loud until it blows out my eardrums. Kristen, my Saturday's going okay. It is going okay. Wow, none of them did anything. That was kind of weird. All right, let's finish off some orcs, huh? Oh right, you can't get turrets with the. Ow. Hey, Tuco. Doing okay today.
Those opposing Warlord Gorgut's headhunters Green Tide faced the same challenge the Tau had faced on Cronus for generations. Pushing the orcs back from the deserts and cities was one thing, but dislodging them from the jungle was another altogether. Even the legendary Tau leader, Commander Farsight, had failed to purge the orc-infested swamps of the Green Coast. Still, a complete purge wasn't necessary to break Gorguts. The Warlord had cobbled together.
We're gonna skip. Because if you want to watch that, you can just go check out earlier videos we did on it.
You don't have a chance. Surrender for the greater good.
You don't know much about orcs, do ya, Grayskin?
I have given you your chance. The time for talk is over.
Now you're seeing things my way, Grayskin. Shut your yap and get to fighting.
Gray skin? That's racist.
Chasso, ready to take command.
Let's see.
Ready to do our
Hurry up.
part.
Okay, fall back.
Yes, sir.
We want them to come through here.
Ready to take command.
I don't have enough power.
Just tell us where to lead us.
Rockets coming from? Are they invisible? Yes, they are.
Ready. Command of your time would be proud.
Can I explain why the Tau are considered communist weebs? So the joke about the Tau, it really just boils down to the fact that they,
Tell us where you
like
lead
every
us.
5 seconds, say something along the lines of "for the greater good." which is considered a very it's more of just a big meme, and they also have a very Eastern aesthetic, in that they, whenever they're represented, they have they're kind of based on an Eastern design, and by that I mean like they you know, when it comes to their accents and their names and all that kind of stuff, they are clearly designed to invoke like, you know, some far eastern empires, and they live on the eastern fringe of the galaxy, and they're all about like mechas and stuff, just like Japan is. Yeah, it's just a big meme. It's just a big old meme.
Service required. Does its work for the greater good.
Anyone else find Total War Warhammer Empire Knights totally unable to brawl with any enemy units? Tristan, Empire Knights are not great at prolonged engagements, but they are a very good unit. I would recommend watching videos by like Danton on how to play Empire. He is an excellent Empire player, and he is incredibly fond of both Reiksguard and Empire Knights, and uses them very effectively.
Construction matrix engaged.
I will lead us to victory.
Okay, we're gonna throw down more of these things. Which, for those of you who don't know what these do, they reduce attack strength and movement speed of a unit that moves over them. Quite useful.
Service required.
Yeah, they also have a caste system and all sorts of other stuff.
You're in for the fight of your life! And the last one, too!
Send in the puppers. Or not. Could a Stormcast Eternal beat a Space Marine? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not 100% aware of what the limits are of the Space Marine strength. Afraid I am not equipped to answer that. Personally, I think so, but I don't know enough about Space Marines to answer that confidently. That'd be a better question for Fowl. But I suspect he is busy at the moment.
Fruit ready.
Fruit are just chowing down. Good old orc flesh.
Service required.
Really want to get
They make us strong. The Shapers sent us to serve.
Tuco, that depends on who you're playing, and it might have something to do with any mods you may be using. Typically, the Empire is reasonably survivable. We're gonna go with Kuyon this time. I went Mont Kai last time. 400. Fuck me. It's it. Nakamura 100%. 100%. It's a well-kept secret, but I'm glad you were able to discover the truth.
Command.
The thing about the Stormcast Eternals is that they just kind of have some absurd abilities.
Come here, so's I can
Lightning
tell
for
ya.
days. Let's send out our little crew here to kill all these dudes. Repairs. Get that command post up and running. Actually, you know what? Let's get the vehicle one up first. We get him. We got him. And I love the Tau Elites are way more powerful than the Chaos ones. This is like a gajillion times easier. Alright, next thing we need is... Oh, we need a crew shaping center. No. Stormcast Eternals are part of the Age of Sigmar universe, which is different than Warhammer Fantasy. Age of Sigmar happens way later, and after the Warhammer Fantasy world blows up. You can't have Sigmarines or Stormcast Eternals unless the Warhammer world's already exploded. Kind of a crucial stepping stone. Can't have one without the other. Alright, now we're cooking.
Sworn to fight for the Tau. Yes.
Broadside battlesuits ready.
That won't be hard.
Alright, Giga Slayer, thanks for coming by, man. Would like another broadside team.
XV-88 battlesuits ready for action.
Vespids. Fruit. Oh, they can join Hound Squads. Okay, that's cool. Dorian Fedora. Okay, increases all of our armor, and then dramatically increases range and line of sight.
Where do you need firepower?
I will lead
We serve the greater
warriors.
good.
Okay, you're gonna go.
Yes, sir.
Is it time to fight?
Serve the greater good. Acknowledge. Moving out.
Length of feet.
We're here to do our
Sending stabilizers. Ready to fire. Where do you need our duty calls?
Putting a crew out. These guys with their feet planted. I wonder. Okay, so this one I'm gonna rebuild in a minute. I want to. How many cooldowns can I have? Imagine the limit. But whatever, I'll worry about it in a minute. So we're gonna destroy this. It should. Oh no! So once you build one, you're committed. Dang, I was hoping I could outsmart it. It was worth the experiment.
Just not ready for action. It will be an honor.
It was worth the experiment.
Ready to do our prosper.
Go back.
Tau shall.
I am ready
Start
to
eating.
join my kin.
The Biocast's best are here to
I am
serve.
ready to join my kin. Yes.
Count as machine. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's why they do that. These count as machines. Okay.
You needed fire support?
That makes a lot more sense. All hands on deck.
The Shapers sent us to serve.
All systems
You
ready.
needed fire support?
Good, good. Let's actually keep it at 2. We do want fruit packs. Which that'll put us at 15, 18, so we can get one more guy that costs. Let's pick up another group of fire warriors. Whoa, they got a kill again.
Give them the pointy ends.
The patient hunter gets the prey. And we White Houses. The patient hunter gets the prey.
Let him have it.
You call this a fight?
Don't let the prey get away.
There's another shit.
Sent us to fight for the Tau.
The fire cast serves with pride.
I am ready to join my kin.
More doggies.
Awaiting orders. Drop cranes inbound.
Do you think Three Kingdoms is actually Warhammer 3 and set in Cathay? Might as well be.
I have
They
sworn
they
to
do
fight
bear
for
some
the
striking
Tau.
similarities. Alright, so let's do melee troops would
I
be
am
group
ready
1.
to join my kin.
Eh. Melee.
I have sworn to fight for the Tau. I am ready to join my kin. I am ready to join my kin.
Here, all the melee guys.
Point us at our targets
Fire warrior.
for the greater good. Prosper.
Battle
as
suit.
Tau shall.
2.
Mobile
Don't have the
artillery ready to serve.
broadsides be 4.
The patient
the
hunter
sky rays
gets the prey.
B.
The patient hunter gets the prey.
Imperial. Okay, Kukoks. That'll put us at +6. That'll put us at 12. And then Big Daddy will put us at 17. So I can get one more Sky Ray. Cool beans.
Will stand with you.
Just over. Ready to take command. The patient hunter gets the prey.
The Imperial Caste is
Ethereal.
Just ready to take command. You needed fire support?
As one, lest we perish.
You do have to be careful with this guy because he can get easily messed up. And the last Krutox is here, so we are ready to move out.
Ready.
Melee group, take that side. Range groups, take that side. We're gonna leave these guys here for a bit. These similar to Supreme Commander. I've never played it, so I have no idea.
Get Crushers! He's coming for ya!
You know what? The Ethereal needs to go with for 1. Not for 2, because since he's a melee fighter, he'll just get isolated and killed. And you don't want the Ethereal to die, because he will, he'll kind of implode.
We act as one.
And if he dies, you take a huge morale hit to your army.
Acquiring targets.
Vespid, you silly goose.
XP-22 battlesuit. Every shot count. The patient hunter gets the prey.
What do you want? Your flag is up.
Vespid, y'all are a little too aggressive.
The voice. I see that I am needed.
The patient hunter gets the prey.
I love the rank of these dudes.
That's it, boys! Give them the pointy ends!
Yes.
There goes the unit. My elite bodyguards in. Alright, let's push all the way in.
And we will wipe it out. Missiles locking on.
You can go ahead.
Return fire. Return fire.
Supreme Commander, can't say I've ever played that.
The big banner is gone! The big banner is gone! I We're the boss now, so shut it. Head crushers! We're on our own now!
Bespin can't capture points. Yeah, Cold Rage, I'd be totally down.
It's a fight.
Make every shot count. Mobile artillery ready to serve.
Plant you.
The patient hunter
Setting
gets the
stabilizers. Ready to fire.
gunship on the
To
move.
the fight.
All right. Messy, but we made it through in one piece.
XP-22 battlesuit ready.
Group 2, I want you to go ahead and start securing this
Follow me
location.
to the trap.
Group
Get us
1,
to the
kind of hang out and take a breather.
The Shapers
Eat up.
sent us to serve.
That max health up.
Service required. Construction matrix engaged. Awaiting orders. Construction matrix
Get to work.
I will lead us to
Yeah, Cold Rage, if you have an idea of when you're coming to Texas, just let me know. But at the end of this month, the Citadel's opening. So we could even get a game there. It'd be pretty fun.
Shoot to kill. The patient hunter gets the prey.
service required.
Yes, Kristen, definitely yes. 100%. After we finish Dark Crusade, which this is the second to last campaign. We've got this one, which we're going to be playing a lot today. We might even try and finish it today. And then there will be the... and then we'll be doing a lot of Total War stuff for a while. Especially in preparation for the upcoming DLC.
What you doing, Rocket Rangers? They's coming for ya! Attack!
Alright, so while they're doing that, we're going to bring these boys down.
For Tau to prosper, it will
We
be
can
so.
blow some shit up.
Mark a target, and we will wipe it out.
I don't know how many volleys it takes to blow up a big banner, but we're going to find out. Like, 3?
Mark a target, and we'll wipe it out.
Nope, do.
For Tau to
Good work. Now we
Told
can
you the boss was so tough. He can't even protect his own banner.
Then when you blow up a banner, they all start
Neither. Yeah. Nice
Any races
fine
picked out?
act.
Well,
Chop 'em up, boys, but bring me the edge.
We did do a vote with the patrons about I'm going to be experimenting with a narrative campaign because when we reach the when we get to the wonderful era of brain fart.
Awaiting orders.
I will lead
When
our
we
warriors.
get to
Broadside
the
ready
Lizardman
to fire.
DLC, I'm almost for sure going to do a narrative campaign with Pen and Wand, who presumably is going to be the DLC Legendary Lord. Because, you know, he's like my namesake and my favorite character.
Gorguts let him take the more of Gorg. He ain't no boss. Get him!
Good.
It's
So we can
over.
get Big Daddy.
I will lead our warriors. The Crooks will stand with you. Together we will beat them all. Time for a fight. Together we will beat them all. I have sworn to fight for the town. What do you want?
Numbers.
They make us strong to the fight. The Crooks will stand with you.
Hell.
We serve the greater good.
Oh, he's here! Big Daddy!
To the fight.
The chicken!
What do you want?
XP-22 battlesuit ready. Gets
Alright,
the
there should be
prey.
another banner.
Nation
Yep,
hunter
Burner
gets the
Boys.
Now burn a void gets. They's right there. Get a burning.
and we will wipe it out. The patient hunter gets the prey.
Gorguts' big banner got blown up. Gorguts
This
is
one
a
is
crime
bugged. It
in
just
that one.
explodes on its
I
own,
should
which is
be
pretty
boss.
funny.
The patient
No
hunter
way.
gets
I's
the
the
prey.
boss now. Big banners burn good, don't they? That was the boss's big banner you get. Big boss banners burn real good.
Get us to the fight.
They kill the Shaper again? Damn.
The Shapers sent us to serve.
Mega Armor knobs are no joke.
Ready.
Yeah, I know. I'll feed you in a second.
The
Alright,
patient
there's
hunter
one more
gets the
banner
prey.
we need to take care of, which is the Squigget banner.
Service required. Drop cranes inbound.
Oh, yeah, friends that live in Tyler. Okay. I'm familiar with Tyler. I was very good friends with. I was head over heels and very good friends with a girl who would visit there. Come visit me in town.
Prosper as
Back in the
Tau
day.
shot a target, and we'll wipe it out.
Alright, let's go activate this banner, which is also gonna unleash Squigget.
Missile Tau to Prosper.
Squiggus loose. Clear out, boys.
Oh no!
Come, foot stompers. Keep the trainer safe. I don't want no squiggets stomping our boys.
We serve the greater good.
The other one, there he is. Groot's so tiny compared to him, or the greater Narlock. Alright, he's down.
We shall triumph.
Oop. Lantern feet. Take care of these invaders. Where is the herder? There he is. We need to kill him. Banner boys.
just got itself stomped. We'll stomp all the Gorguts.
Alright, that's all the banners. So now we just have to kill everyone. We have to kill Gorguts. Greenskins are defeated for the second to last time. All the Sky Rays ready yet? You lose some? Oh no, there he is.
The patient hunter gets the prey.
Roll out! And broadside. We lost one of our broadside.
Service required. Construction matrix engaged.
Okay, there, actually.
Ready for action.
Now this is a fight.
To the fight.
Get him!
We're almost there. Keep pushing. Get him, chicken. Alright, let's focus fire a little bit here. Just about there.
Ready.
XP-22 battlesuit ready. The patient hunter gets the prey.
Huh. Guess he can't shoot that close in range. Whatever. Fight, damn you, fight!
Come on, Grayskin! I need your skull for my pointy stick!
Don't you see that your defeat is inevitable, Orc? You cannot hope to win.
How about shutting your yap and getting over here so I can chop you? Can I hope for that?
Barbarian.
I love Gorguts. He never fails to make me laugh. Alright, this is the hard part. We kind of have to force our way to Gorguts, which is not. Kind of have to shoot through just a bunch of shit to get there. Boys are going down. Okay, there's Gorguts. Now we'll just have first two just go ham on him. Use the Sky Rays to try and clear the way. Alright, Lock, get in there. Alright, yeah. Clear everything around him. Take out the boys' hut here. Hello, Gorguts. Meet my chicken. Cold Rage, I think if they're gonna do a full new release of the Chaos Dwarves for Age of Sigmar, I think they're gonna be a Games Workshop line, not a Forge World line. 100%. Play into him. Down goes Gorguts.
Got me yet. Got me one more surprise for you.
The boss? Who is getting shot up?
No Tristan, but I'll put one up soon.
The obvious. Use explosives.
The what?
The bomb, you git. The bomb.
I really hope the Burning Bull is Chaos Dwarves. Either Chaos Dwarves or Beastmen.
Always have your tunnels dug and ready.
You sure is smart, boss.
Shut it, you git! I got me a whole war to rebuild. Now get me the gawk off of this here planet.
The legendary Tau commander Farsight had led troops on Cronus some decades before the Dark Crusade and had smashed the orc horde of the war boss Bonecracker. Okais studied Farsight's tactics and used them in his assault on the Green Coast. By eliminating Warlord Gorguts, he plunged the orc horde into a cycle of infighting that effectively took them out of the battle for Cronus. Still, Aonel Shorez was hardly pleased that Cronus' jungle remained infested with feral orcs. Even with other opponents still to fight, the Ethereal directed significant numbers of fire warriors and Kroot carnivores to hunt the remaining orcs, taking back 1 square kilometer of jungle at a time. The Kroot proved the most successful here, taking over much of the ecosystems of these areas in order to hunt down the orcs. Soon, the jungles of Cronus resembled the Kroot homeworld of Pesh more than anything.
Ray. Cold Rage, I see your point, but I don't think the Fire Slayers encompass enough of the Chaos Dwarf line for Chaos Dwarfs to be like considered redundant. They have some similarities in that they're both a dwarven species and they both have strong ties to fire, but I think that the Chaos Dwarves are pretty damn different enough to warrant like a complete own story and book. Imperial Guard, could y'all stop sucking so much? Ooh, chaos. Hey, Drexel, how you doing, brother? Also, fun news, guys. Our emote guy is back in town from vacation, and he is working on some emotes right now. We have 3 new emotes on the way for YouTube. So I hope you all are looking forward to that. That'll be super handy once we get back into streaming stuff people actually want to watch. But I am determined to beat Dark Crusade all the way. It will be done. I mean, regardless, it's a badass spell. I'm actually legitimately sad that it seems to be tied to a specific race instead of just being, like, for everyone, because that fucking spell looks amazing. But that is literally the most Chaos Dwarf thing I've ever seen in my life. But the only way it could have been more Chaos Dwarfy is if the bull had, like, wings and maybe some, like, armor. I saw some pretty funny theories on the subreddit of people just not knowing Warhammer very well. Someone was like, oh, it's an endless spell for corn, and everyone was like... Lord Huinitinucli. Lord Huinitinucli. I hate your name. Though I love it at the same time. No, we will not be doing a full playthrough of, Soulstorm. Soulstorm, we will be doing the canonical winner and the 2 new races. So we'll do, for instance, we'll be doing Dark Eldar, Sisters of Battle, and whoever the canonical winner was. Oh! He brought an army. Prepare our defenses. Fall back. Did you see how fast that cultist was running? Fall back. Yeah, I gotta take this thing out. Brute, into the fray. Buy Chassos in space. I'm gonna need my stealth teams. They have anti-vehicle weapon. Free. If we can bring this thing down, we'll be good. Give me those dudes and blasters. Bring it down! Bring it down! Misha! Mods, I am somewhat displeased with the lack of likes on this video. Can we do something about that?
Send us toward the enemy. Run silent.
It's over.
Fuck, he's got another one? Fire warriors, focus down the units. My EMP, EMP! Take down Eliphas. Alright. Kill the fucking defiler! Okay, with Eliphas dead, I don't think they can see me. My stealth team for this. Brute, deal with those raptors. Okay. Okay. We're stabilizing. God damn, this army is huge. Oh, the cultists can see me. What the hell is he shooting at? Okay. Get a broadside.
Awaiting orders. Drop cranes inbound. Point us at our targets.
I will lead us to victory.
Get some of these out. Another defiler? Every time I kill one, he's just got another one right ready to go.
Ready to
None can stand before the greater those hunters' eyes of awaiting order.
Plant.
we hunt with patience. We relish the hunt.
Setting stabilizers, ready to fire.
We strike from hiding.
Ready for the greater good.
Focus the cultists. doing? Just kill him.
We will not let you down. Just not ready for action.
EMP! God damn it, no. Fly away.
Just not ready for action. I will lead us to victory. Torpedoes fully active. We will not let you down. For the greater good.
Prosper as town
God damn.
shall.
I'll hand it to them. They are keeping me on edge.
Whatever the greater good demands.
Sorcerer.
XP-22 battlesuit ready.
Get out of the fight.
Please die.
We shall triumph.
I like I like accurate stealth suits. Amornar, I kind of put out a video on it, but really just whatever skill set people can bring to the table. I'm kind of looking at, you know, I wouldn't say there's anything super specific at this moment I'm looking for besides someone who can create character sheets. That's the biggest thing right now, is I need someone who knows how to make a character sheet and do a good job. We are a little lacking in that department. And unfortunately, waiting for the natural way for it to happen is probably going to take too long. I got another one? Let's go ahead and grab another stealth team. I mean, I can kill them fast, but still, it's spooky. But, like, if you're, if you want to, like, compose music for the campaign so that... Because, like, if you go back and watch the Sartosan campaign, I had to basically run it without any music because, you know, I wanted to monetize it so that it's not just a drain on resources and time. But if we don't have original soundtracks, it's very difficult to get solid, interesting music. Also, we're looking for people to help Keblum or Ben create models of all the creatures in Total War Warhammer. And then we're also looking for artists who are... we're also looking for artists who can create tokens for, like, player characters, especially. Like, you know, once we have our players, you know, hopefully we can get an artist that is able to make everyone's character. That would be swell. Oh no, possessed. Why are they all moving? Here, stop. You go where I fucking tell you to go. Crew. Get on those raptors. Get them away from my fire warriors. Holy shit, what is happening? My general is dead. Whoa, okay. Well, I think we lost this area. Yeah, we're gonna have to counterattack. Wow, we were doing great there until the possessed showed up. We lost our crisis suit. Ugh, that's brutal. Fucking coming for you, jerk. Also, another one that we need is people who can make maps. Map making would be very nice.
XP-22 battlesuit.
Go kick some ass.
Awaiting orders.
But generally, like, I'm hoping people can kind of come out and be like, hey, I can do X, Y, Z. You know, is any of that helpful? And I can say yes. Like, we'd love to have you do this or no, or, you know.
Ready. Awaiting orders.
How detailed would I want said maps?
Each cast does its part.
I mean, it depends.
Just ready to take command.
There's a lot of qualifiers there. Please blow up. Fucking hate these raptor guys. They're so annoying.
I will strike the killing blow.
Elephas. I'm expecting you back. Oh, do I? How you doing, Pone?
Awaiting orders.
That's still.
Suits ready and willing. We will take it right from under their noses. XP-22 battle suit ready.
Just doing it. Hey, Pone, do you know if the league is rolled over yet?
Ready to build. Construction.
None can stand before the greater good. As Onward wishes, a sound tactical move. All weapons online.
We got the cultists.
Another victory for the greater good. A sound tactical move. The silent hunters are ready.
Command. Construction matrix engaged.
It is not. Okay. If I go Gojira this upcoming week, that's gonna be rough. This team's been doing really well this season.
Acknowledged.
Stealth team ready for next assignment. Send us toward the enemy. It will be XP-22 battle suit ready. Ready to do our part.
Almost down. Carried away.
Service required. Construction matrix engaged. Service required.
Pone won our last game. I felt very confident in my victory until my Minotaur decided to fail 3 wild animals in a row, and that cost me the game. I went from being like, I've easily got this, to I lost. Within a matter of about 3 turns. Because Blood Bowl, so. But I did get an okay amount of SPP out of it, despite losing. My Beastman team has been pretty consistent with getting a good amount of SPP, even when it loses. or ties, so that's nice. Those two are just going at it. Alright, do I want it to go for chaos right away? Yeah, might as well. Let's get Path of Enlightenment. Power generators. Actually, you know what? Let's get a Croup Shape Center.
In a foul shrine in the Deimos Peninsula, lost souls summoned the Black Apostle Eliphas to Cronus. There, the word bearers raid.
What level up did you give him, Pwn? Skip. Dude, Cold Rage, I'm pretty sure I figured out what's causing me to have bad luck. Okay, I think I figured it out.
You come here to your doom.
1 second.
Where do you think? I've got a buzzing in my comms. Switching channels. Let's get it done.
I like how he's just like, I can hear him talking. Nope, 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 nope. I'm pretty sure I figured out, though, what was causing me to lose the games I've been losing. You know what it is? It's that I've been showing my face while streaming Blood Bowl. You can't do that. You're taken away from Knuffle's glory in the game. You have to understand that you're not worthy of showing your face while playing Blood Bowl. Also, for some reason, my beastmen are just too fond of stun people and refuse to hurt them, apparently. Oh, easy there, Fruit. I don't need you dying. Alright, we survived the initial onrush. That's good. I want 2 of these as quickly as possible. Or not, that's cool too. Why did it build everything so fucking far away?
What do you want?
Hey, Swiss Bank, how you doing, man? Us Defender of Zolda, good to see you.
Make every shot count. All systems ready.
Put it around here. Get these plasma generators up and running. Where's my broadside?
Broadside guns awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Moving into position. Firepower on the move.
Alright. They're planted and ready to go.
Ready to.
I get you, Drexel. Go ahead and have our fruit start cannibalizing.
Service required.
Because they can increase their max health by quite a bit by just eating people. Mowing people down. Yeah, we can use late engagement. Extremist lyric? We're talking about D&D.
Return fire! Return fire! Pin them down and eliminate them!
More generators. Perfect. I want y'all to just focus on eating.
Our duty
us to the fight.
Where do you need firepower?
Fruit ready.
Yes, eat my pretties. A bugbear rogue assassin? Fuck.
Where do you need the elite? Pin them down and eliminate them.
Stop interrupting my meals, please. Bugbears, then. No one will ever expect.
All systems ready.
Get us to the fight.
Eat, damn it. Did I get hounds? Them anywhere? Did they die? Guess they did, because either that or I wasn't able to afford them. I don't. They're definitely not here. Huh.
Get us to the fight.
Return fire. The cadre is counting on us.
All you need.
Broadside fellows, ready. Where do you need firepower?
My legion will burn your false idols to ash. Chaos cannot be denied.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir. Firepower.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and advance onto this spot.
Mobile artillery ready to serve. Broadsides redeploying.
Well, the good news is, while I was distracted, I have a bunch of money now.
Awaiting order. Zero stabilizers ready to start.
Follow me, and we shall all be strong.
Oh, dude, I love a lot of franchises. Lord of the Rings, I'm fond of. Star Wars, kind of a meh. Like, I like it, but I'm not, like, infatuated with it. Really big fan of, certain DC comics, especially, like, the older cartoons from, like, back in the day. I love a ton of those. As far as fantasy goes, I was a really big fan of Aragon, the series growing up. I forgot what they call it, the Inheritance series by the end. Really big fan of it. Hated that the ending was as sad as it was, but loved that growing up. World of Warcraft, or just Warcraft lore, has become pretty pretty enjoyable for me in recent years. Absolutely adore it. And Warhammer Fantasy is my winter love, but you know, I've been enjoying Age of Sigmar significantly, which some people may consider heresy, but you know, whatever. Life's too short.
I am ready to join my king.
Nature's buggers, aren't they?
I have sworn to fight for the Tau. Is it time for a fight?
Back to eating. Ah, dude, Jaina is bae. Her arc in Battle for Azeroth is so fucking good. I was crying like a baby watching all the cinematics.
Recruit ready. I am ready to join my kin.
Like, what a fucking redemption story, man. It was so well done. Meanwhile, the Horde's just getting the shit kicked out of it. Poor Horde.
The fire Caste serves with
Is it
pride.
time for a fight? What do you want? Ready to join my kin.
Like, Jaina's off reclaiming her heritage in Kultiris. Meanwhile, the Horde is, like, getting the shit kicked out of them by old gods over in Zandalar.
Ready to take command.
Sworn to fight for the Tau.
I enjoy Sylvanas. I don't think she's a good person.
The Shapers sent us to
But I think if you're someone who plays Horde, you should have already resigned long ago to you're not really a good guy. Like, you're kind of the baddies. You're the anti-heroes of the world. You're not the heroes. You can try telling yourself otherwise, but I actually don't like the Vespids that much. Like, they're a good early game unit, but I think I'd rather have like more crude or fire warriors.
Is it time for a fight?
Doggies!
They make us strong.
Or Chief, not the Peace Chief. I mean, sure, if that's what you want to tell the Night Elves from Teldrassil. I mean, whatever floats your boat. That was a war crime in my book.
I have sworn to fight for the Tau.
I can think of at least one orc who agrees with that.
Yes. We're here to do our duty. The Kroot will
I'm not sure where they're gonna go with Sylvanas. Like, I can't tell if they're trying to make her into a villain or if she's just, or what the fuck she's up to. The weird thing is how, like, for this part of Battle for Azeroth, she's not important to the Horde storyline right now. Like, Sylvanas is not a major player at the moment.
Is it time for a fight?
Like, Jaina is the whole focus of the Alliance right now, but Sylvanas hasn't even, I don't think she's even gone to Zandalar yet. Alright, let's grab one more unit of root. Season Sun? Oh, I haven't seen her in any of the stuff I've been watching.
The Kroot will
Our
stand.
fates are all written in the warp, and yours is death.
So I don't seem to do a lot of back
Command.
back and forth with enemy lords, which kind of sad. Even if it was just them copy pasting for the greater good over and over again. Alright, and we're just gonna have our brute just eat a bunch of corpses. Okay, I think these guys are maxed. Yeah, they're maxed. You can only get to plus 300, I think.
They make us strong. The Shapers sent us to strengthen my king. Let's go. Is it time for a fight?
Point us at our targets.
Prepared to move on out. Two tops. Then we need the Lord Ethereal. You low-key missed Garrosh. Garrosh was, he was interesting. Nobody can deny that. Dude made some questionable decisions there at the end, but you know.
Yes.
Orcs. What can you say?
You needed fire support? Mark the target, and we'll wipe it out.
Okay, raise that a little. 12, 15. In the Ethereal.
Is it time for a fight? The Shapers sent us to serve. They make us strong.
We shall need fire support.
No, I think we'll leave these two guys here to defend.
None can stand before the greater
Mobile artillery ready to serve.
Mark the target, and we'll wipe it out.
I hope not, Cold Rage. That would be a pretty
Bring down the rain of fire.
lazy thing. I'd rather see Sylvanas just like pull off some batshit selfish as shit bullshit, but it ends up like somehow helping. But we'll have to see. They have made her evil as sin lately. All right.
Hunter gets the prey.
We are as one, lest we perish.
Acquiring targets.
Group 1, actually fall back. Hurts. This is gonna hurt more. You know what's the best part about playing Tau? We don't have to do the Tau Empire. So, what is... Can someone explain to me the whole meme of Dreadlord Jaina? I've been seeing that fucking everywhere lately, it feels like. Oh, get out of there! Get out of there! Oh, well, that particular hound is dead. Or not? What?
patient hunter gets the prey. Pick your target, Shazmo. Ready to take command. Take part in the attack. The patient hunter gets the prey. Marker our targets.
Careful now. Okay, group 2. Groups 3. Groups 1. Advance.
The patient hunter gets the prey. For Tao to prosper, it will be so. Mark a target, and we will wipe down the rain of fire. Prosper as Tao shall. Our bond is strong. We will not fail.
Let's go, people.
I have sworn to fight for the tower. Hurry up. There's not much left.
The patient hunter gets the victory. Return by sword for fire. Wipe it out.
Oh, there goes that crew unit. Idiots. Oh! I guess I'm summoning a group of stealth suits. Builders? Repair?
The Groot will do it.
Acquiring targets. Point us at our targets. Mark a target, and we'll wipe it out. Shazmo, ready to take command. The patient hunter gets
Yeah, I prefer crew tech.
gunship on the move.
Because I like the army-wide buffs more.
For Tao to prosper, it will
Go.
be so.
Scouting.
Gunship on the move.
What's next?
Gunship on the move. For Tao to prosper, it will be so. The patient hunter gets the prey. XV-25 ready for action.
Grab another stealth suit, and you know, we'll just base for now.
Stealth fields fully active. Whatever.
Bloodthirster time.
Stealth fields fully active.
Fruit ready.
Prosper.
He usually
as
shows up in kind of a
Tao
weird
shall.
spot.
Understood.
The Shapers sent us to serve.
Come from over there. I know he kind of patrols along this route, but alright, we gotta hustle here. Get across for the next blood pulse. There he is. Fire everything! Fire everything! Oh fuck! Debuff! Get in the head! Oh god. Plasma grenades!
Fruit ready.
I don't have anything else to throw at him. Oh man. Okay, down he goes. It's like I am swiftly running out of options. Oh man. Funny.
So good.
This is why we got these. So this bullshit didn't happen again. Yeah, much faster this time. Good job. Yeah, we lost. Do I have a Caste? Yeah.
Orders. I will make it so.
Alright, next stop is this place, so we can stop annoying blood pulse.
What do you want?
The patient hunter gets the prey.
What do you want? We'll stand with you. We're here to do our duty.
Awaiting orders.
Don't let the prey get away.
Construction matrix engaged.
The Shapers
You are intruders here. Your sacrifice will feed the gods of chaos.
Now I'm gonna take a hard pass.
Mobile you needed fire support?
Let's prepare to move.
Moving into position.
Move out.
Mark a target, and we'll wipe it out. Orders.
Alright,
I
go.
will mark a target, and we will wipe it out.
of reason. What do you want?
Careful. Let's not run and play in the blood pulse, please.
Mark a target, and we'll wipe it out.
The Shapers
Shots off. Missiles locking on.
What do you want?
None can stand the patient against the rain. Bring the fire.
That's a lot of robots. Is a lot of robots. Undertaker, she is editing it. I think she went to bed last night, and I will... it'll go up tonight. That's the long story short. Alright, once this is claimed, we have free reign to move around the map as we...
The Shapers sent us to serve.
Uh-oh.
Command, each Caste does its work for the greater good.
Gonna...
Orders received.
Don't mind me. They apparently do mind me. Leave me alone!
Does its mark for the greater
Position
good.
taken.
Orders received. I will make it so. Acknowledged. I will make it so. Acknowledged. I will make it so. Orders received. Orders received. Underway. Service required. Orders received.
Ready.
Alright. Now that that's done, our next target is...
XP-22 battlesuit ready. I will lead us to victory. Mark a target, and we will wipe it out.
guide our efforts.
the oh so wondrous relic.
Ready to build. Construction.
Alright, Cold Rage, see you, man.
The patient hunter
Come on.
gets the prey.
Where do you need firepower?
I shall guide our efforts.
None can stand before the patient hunter gets the prey.
Lest we perish.
Missiles armored.
Brute ready.
Shots on. Ready to the patient hunter gets
The
the prey.
voice of reason. The voice of reason. It will be so.
Bring down the rain of fire. Commander, we've located some sort of enemy temple. It is a secondary base. If we wipe it out, our way to the main bastion should be clear. Acquiring targets. Mark a target, and we'll wipe it out.
Aw, dang, we lost our...
faith of my crusaders. They will cleanse you of your disbelief.
Oh, I don't think that's how that works.
Stand before the greater good.
The patient is looking against the prey.
The cadre is counting on us.
Hey, doggies, go free these dudes.
I will lead our war.
Oh, I have to kill the sorcerer. Kill the sorcerer.
The patient hunter gets the prey.
Quit knocking him over. Or keep knocking him.
The Shapers sent us to serve.
Just a ring of fire. Mark the target, and we'll wipe it out.
What do you want? The Shapers sent us.
Pretty sure I gave you explicit orders.
Ready to do our part.
Oh, don't just stand there, get stuck in.
I will lead us to victory. XP-22 battlesuit. Missile field going active. All missiles away. Duty calls, Jasmine.
Slight overkill. Slight.
I have sworn to fight for the Tau. It will be good to have that strength.
We have E-22 battlesuit ready.
Ah, good.
Targets.
We can summon the chicken.
We're
Unleash
here to do
the
our
chicken!
duty. The Shapers sent us to serve. Is it time for a fight?
Keep moving. Or he'll defend himself in close combat. Yes. Do that. Good bro.
Moving into position. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out. Moving into position. Broadsides redeploying.
I have
Papers.
sworn to fight for the Tau. Follow me, and we shall all Is it time for a fight?
Join them. Join them.
Together, we will beat them all. Get us to the fight. Is it time for a fight? You want the coach will stand with you. The Shapers sent us to serve. Is that all you need?
The ethereal Caste
The coach will stand with you. What do you want?
Where the hell are they going?
Fruit ready. If the Shapers will it.
Alright.
Will lead us to victory.
All that's left is the final battle.
Patient hunter
I will
gets the
lead us
prey.
to victory.
Hey, Squats, how you doing, man?
The crew are bred
Mark
for
the
battle.
target, and we'll wipe it out.
No time to move, boys.
I shall guide.
Mobile artillery ready to serve. Awaiting orders. Whether you need firepower, broadsides redeploying. Broadsides redeploying.
act as one, lest we perish alone.
Mark a target, and we will wipe it out. Acquiring targets. Missile armor.
Where do you need firepower?
I'm feeling, oh my spleen. Campaign's going good. This is our second capital to be taking out.
Acknowledged. Moving out.
Tower notably easier
The
than
patient
most of the other
hunter
factions.
gets the prey.
If we were able to do that,
Firepower on the move.
the one where you, like, I forget what it's called, but the map where you get the ability to build a forward base, we were able to do that before we took any of the capitals down. Because the tower just really good. Whoop.
Bring down the raiders. Push the prey. Take command.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Alright, group 1, take us in.
We serve the greater good.
The ethereal Caste
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Where do you need firepower?
Whoops.
Awaiting orders. Where do you need firepower? Ready to targets confirmed. Mobile artillery ready to serve. Counting on us.
None can stand before the greater good. Prosper. Thou shalt. Mark the target, and we'll wipe it out. Shoot down the eliminators. What's left? Lead us to victory. They fall into the trap. The fire cast serves with pride. Call Shuttle. Mark a target, and we will wipe it out. Missiles locked on. Ready for action. Plasma fire!
Forget the trail suit works.
Missiles locking on.
Don't fucking work with super turrets.
Missiles locking on.
leads for the greater good.
Missiles locking on. B-25. Gun them down.
Get us to the fight.
XP-22. The patient ready gets the prey. The patient hunter gets the prey. Shuttle. Acquiring targets. The patient hunter gets the prey. So good. Down the radar fire. XP-22 battlesuit ready. Keep firing. Keep firing. Return fire. Return
The
fire.
ethereal Caste
The patient hunter gets the prey.
Summon Fire Warrior. Drop the nuke over here.
XP-22 battlesuit ready. Our duty calls. Missiles subject for action.
There's that boss. Kick his ass.
Patient hunter gets the prey.
Setting stabilizers.
Alright. Nuke this thing. Almost down. When's the AMA video? What AMA video? I mean the Anna video? That's gonna be today. Whenever she wakes up. Or is finished with it. Chaos. Oh shit. This one. Bring it down, bring it down. Oh, that video. Probably today.
Here are not strong enough. It is a poor shepherd who blames his flock apostle. This failure is yours and yours alone.
No, I will not go to the Basilica of Torments again.
Fear not, apostle. The Basilica is reserved for those who may redeem themselves.
No. No!
You will have no such chance.
Bye. Oh, water.
The Tau forces who came to Cronus had not fought any major battles against the agents of chaos, and could not know the madness that awaited them. Nevertheless, Okai's forces held strong, refusing to give in to the demons and heretics. The Force pushed forward and finally disrupted the black enchantment that had brought the Chaos Space Marines to Cronus. Somewhat miraculously, not a single of the Tau soldiers fell into warp heresy during the assault. In the wake of this battle, however, the soldiers of the Fire Caste struggled to understand just what they had witnessed. Onel Shiorez acted quickly to preserve his forces against the power of heresy. He ordered that all structures and ritual artifacts on the peninsula be leveled and the area sealed off under guard. Crude carnivores who had partaken of the flesh of dead Chaos Space Marines and cultists were ruthlessly hunted down, lest the taint make its way into their gene matrix.
It's all those Kroot that I was trying to get their max health up. We shot him in the back. Back of the head. Just to be safe. Alright, so now I can start to get kind of the fun upgrades. So I think we're going to get a... Let's get the Flamer next. That way I'm dual wielding weapons. Alright, and Chaos has been defeated. And we're doing pretty good on time. So let's just kind of keep trucking. Not a lot of the factions are being very active, it seems. I feel bad for those Kroot. We did our job! Okay! Thanks. See you in hell.
The Fire Caste's best are here to serve.
See, they're down here.
Be battle. We will make it swift.
Ready to build.
Crack that. Oh, wow.
Send us toward the enemy. Run silent.
That was the Imperial Guard. What is this? You take that out. Should be able to mow over all these guys pretty easily. Let's grab this so that we have anti-building. Oh, they killed one of my. Oh, they killed 2 of my dogs. Oh man. Don't kill a man's dogs. Rude. Wait, what is the path of enlightenment? Double 2.
Construction.
The technology this time makes us strong. It will be ours. All systems ready. Let's get it done.
It's like blocking me off.
Accelerating toward our speed is ready. Shuttle ready to take command. I will strike the killing blow.
Yeah, shoot fire now. Have I made a mod list? No. I need to though, because a lot of people have been asking. Alright, we got a Elder Shaper. Space Marines and Eldar haven't done too much. Oh, there they go.
Victory is our fate.
Oh, we get a Sky Ray? Fuck yeah. That doesn't seem overpowered. Undertaker, sure. I need to look up Bogenhofen more. I don't know anything about it off the top of my head. Here?
I've guided my kin for this purpose.
Here's the Shaper.
I am ready to join my kin.
Service required. Drop cranes.
Makes us strong.
I have sworn to fight for the
I
town.
will lead us to victory. Shuttle stealth suit ready to take command. Systems ready.
Air rocket launchers.
The silent hunters are ready. It is already ours.
Ready. Service required.
XP-22 battlesuit.
Oh, they'll be up here.
Another victory for the greater good. The silent hunters are ready. It is already ours.
And this one crew's just like, I'm just gonna get there before anybody else. And he's gonna die because of that.
XP-22 battlesuit ready. Stealth team ready for next assignment.
Are you?
Jetpack engaged.
I am ready to join my kin.
None can stand before the greater good. Good fire team is ready.
Crisis.
All systems ready.
Allens, take out the turret.
None can stand before the greater good. Where you lead us.
suit. Are the 4 Runa's powers different in 40k than in fantasy? Yes, in subtle ways. They are different. It's the same 4 gods. It's Zinch, Nurgle, Slanesh, and Khorne in both universes. But the way they function, how they were created, all that stuff is different in the 2 different universes. Why you no fire rockets? Close? There he goes. Oh good, we can go after the Imperial Guard. Let's save because a lot of the enemy factions are off next to each other's capitals, and we don't want that. Yay, defense. Bad I didn't do a very good job taking over this map, so this actually might be a little hard.
I am ready to join my kin.
Prepare to defend.
We will beat them all.
Good news is we have a
Ready to build. Construction matrix. Ready to build. Construction matrix. Construction matrix.
Alright. The first base is actually like right next to us, so it's really easy to run in there and kill them before they have a chance to attack us.
The technology of Tau makes us strong. It is already ours.
Unit ready. Service required.
Up and running.
Upgrades inbound. The Earth Caste waiting orders. Upgrades inbound.
Where do you need the elite? All systems ready. The Caste best are here to serve. Coordinates locked in.
I am ready to join my kin.
XP-22 battlesuit ready. Jetpack engaged. Where do you need the elite?
No, we don't care about that. Oh, we killed the Sentinel. Sentinels are dangerous. Kill that thing.
Let's get it done. Locking on targets. We will deliver the killing blow. Locking on targets. Locking on targets. Locking on targets. Locking on targets.
Good work.
Command. I will make it so.
The silent hunters are ready. Jetpack engaged. It will be ours.
Awaiting orders. Construction matrix engaged.
Squats, the gods don't hate ranged weapons. They just tend not to use them, but they don't actively hate them. It's just that most of the servants who make up the followers of chaos tend to come from cultures that prefer those kinds of weapons. But there's not like the Chaos Gods don't have a thing against ranged weapons. Even Korn's okay with ranged fighting. He prefers melee fighting, but like the only thing Korn doesn't like is magic. But like in Warhammer Fantasy, you know, hell cannons are considered fine by Chaos, and for demons have a ton of shooting weapons. Well, compared to warriors anyway. Like there's the Skull Cannon, which is literally a horn chariot with 2 bloodletters on it that is also a cannon, and it shoots these big flaming skulls at people and blows your shit up. So the Dark Gods don't really have an aversion to shooting weapons. It's more of the servants that they have tend to prefer not to use them. Some of that's because they don't really, a lot of the races that serve the Dark Gods are not very technologically high achievers, so they don't have the necessary skill set to design and create such weapons. You also have some cultures that just don't like using ranged weapons. There's a pretty wide mix of explanations. But there's not like some law among the Dark Gods where like you are not allowed to use you're not allowed to use ranged weapons. It's not a thing.
Just tell us where you need us.
The only god that has a very severe aversion to a certain tactic is Korn, who just really doesn't appreciate magic because he considers it cowardly and cheating.
Ready to build.
Where do you need firepower? Yes, sir.
Ready to build. Ready to build.
Send us toward the enemy. We will take it right from under their noses. Just tell us where you need us.
Will stand with you. I am ready to join you.
None can stand
Keep
before
moving.
the greater glory. Learn the lessons of Mordecai.
Acknowledged.
I think for the Imperial Guard.
Construction matrix initiation. Construction matrix engaged. Command.
This is typically one of the AI's favorite maps to attack you on, so it pays to build a pretty good base here.
Where do you need the elite? Coordinates locked in.
Fire Warrior is helping folks down the doggies.
All weapons are gone. Just tell us where you need us. There is your place, just across.
Ah, we didn't finish it. Boo. Alright, though. Now we can get our fusion blaster, so we do even more damage.
Charge the enemy.
Did we get Fury if we go here? Increased manpower is pretty good. I think this... Yep. Alpha pack. I think let's go get increased manpower, and then we'll double back, grab Fury. Then we'll take the Alpha pack, then we'll take their capital, and we'll go after the Necron capital, blow through these two, come up this way to defeat the Space Marines, and then we'll finish off the Elder plan. Surprised corn units don't use javelins. Some corn units use like throwing axes. They're just not exceedingly common.
Mark a target, and we'll wipe it out. Acquiring targets.
Map is super small, which makes it hard to remember where.
Awaiting orders.
Ready for action. The patient hunter gets the prey ready.
The Groot will stand with you.
Missiles are the patient
Oh, they're down
hunter
here, that's right.
gets the prey. Stealth suit ready.
Oh, he doesn't have his
And
upgrade
we'll wipe it
automatically.
out. The technology of Tau makes us strong. Mark a target, and we will wipe it out. Acquiring targets. Ready to do our part. Mark a target, and we'll wipe it out. Fire team is ready. Greater good. Another victory for the greater good. The patient hunter gets the prey.
Awaiting orders. Construction matrix engaged.
We hunt with patience. It will be ours.
Orders received. Construction matrix engaged.
The silent hunters are ready. We will take it right from under their noses.
Service required.
Boom. Thank you, I will take that increased manpower so I can have nice big boy armies. And here we're going to reinforce our defenses just a tad. Yep. Figured he'd come. Oh good, we're all here.
The patient hunter gets
killed
the
them all?
prey.
We serve the greater good. Awaiting orders.
Yes. I am ready to join my kin.
Biocast bests are here to serve. Battle suits ready for action.
The Groot are bred for battle.
The Biocast bests are here to serve.
Good.
Coordinates locked in. We will
Hey,
deliver
Giga Slayer.
the killing blow.
Yeah man, having a good time, so trucking.
Awaiting
I am
orders.
honored to join the cadre, Commander.
Where do you need firepower?
Kill this Karskin. God, this thing takes for fucking ever to build. Squats he does in Age of Sigmar, but not in Warhammer Fantasy. In Age of Sigmar, they introduced the concept of prayers.
Sharpen your knives.
Which is actually a pretty cool concept. Like, one of probably my favorite new unit for Khorne is this guy, I think called the Slaughter Priest. And his whole gimmick is he has this big standard that he slams into the ground, and it lets you, like, summon a bunch of demons on the battlefield, which is pretty awesome, quite frankly. It's really powerful, too. Especially with the new, demon summoning rules. Age of Sigmar.
Acquiring targets.
You want me there now, do you?
Learn the lessons of Mordecai. The patient hunter gets the prey. Shut all missiles ready.
Hop over here. What? Go help with
The patient hunter gets the prey.
Yeah, it's squats. There's like divine power priest stuff in Age of Sigmar. In fantasy, very rarely. There were things you could do to impress Khorne, and like it would cause demons to be summoned, but summoning Khorne demons was risky business. They're one of the more dangerous ones to summon, because you kind of have to use some form of magic, or some pretty serious sacrifices to call them in. But if you do that, they kind of have a reasonable chance of them being like pure, evil, angry magic, and they'll just fucking destroy whoever summoned them. Yes, Giga Slayer, that's Khorne's mechanic in Age of Sigmar. He's got some, I'd have to go look at the summoning rules, but he's got every single one of the Chaos Gods has a unique chart on what they have to do or accomplish in order to summon. And if they successfully summon, what they will use, and so you build like summon points, and you can exchange those points to summon units. So for Khorne, it's through killing people. For Slanesh, it's by causing and taking damage, because he's all about like pain regardless of who gets it. But I think it has to be with Slanesh's characters. But it's all about causing and receiving pain, you get points. And then I forget what Nurgle is. I think Nurgle generates points by using spells, and he has a unique terrain piece. He has a unique terrain piece that automatically builds points as well. And then outside of that, I'm a little nervous about her being so close to the place. Important to me. Case. And then who was Zinch? I think you get his summoning points purely by just casting spells. Don't you do it!
My mind is
Oh.
too weary to fight on.
And Seraphon, or the Age of Sigmar's Lizardmen, they have summoning as well. And they get it by having a Slon or an Astrolith Bearer on the field, and they basically just generate points. So for the Slon, the whole gist is that you can choose to cast magic, or you can choose to have your Slon build up summoning points instead.
It was during the Horus Heresy that the
And if you have a
influence of
Slon
chaos
and an
first
Astrolith Bearer,
drove
you
Space
can build up
Marine
a fuckload of
against
points.
Space Marine. Cronus with
Squats, yeah, I do. I don't think they're going to have their own book, but I think they're going to be...
Stand with you.
We're going to see more variants of them.
Get us to the fight.
This is the kind of weird map that's fun, but it's a little odd because the only thing that really matters is killing people.
What's next? Recruit ready.
Instruction matrix engaged. Instruction matrix engaged.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited. They're finally going to be announcing something new for Age of Sigmar because it's been it's been a little while. Like they released, I mean, granted, Soul Wars was a big deal, you know, with 2nd edition and everything, but then it's literally just been radio silence for what feels like a good month or two. It's been really weird. Like, I feel like it's just been 40k non-stop for like a month and a half. Between, like, Kill Team and, like, the new, like, racing orc game that they're releasing. Like, it's just been a bunch of, like, 40k minigames. It's been very weird this summer. Late summer, fall, early fall.
Consider it done.
Oh, nice, Giga. Yeah, I saw the Space Wolves are finally coming out. I'm sure many people are excited. It looks like they're... And they've got that cool pack you can get that's Space Wolves and Genestealer Cult, the new Genestealer Cult, who I think are about to get their book or just got their book, one of the two. So that's really exciting. The new Genestealers actually look really good. I used to hate the Genestealer Cult. I thought they looked retarded, but the new one's actually pretty awesome. I think I'm still a Tyranid purist, but I can appreciate them. They're a lot more monstrous looking than they were. This is like the worst map for the Imperial Guard to have, for Beholding, because it's so easy to get a bunch of kills on them.
Yes. Blood.
Do I think we will get more god-specific dragons? Maybe from Forge World, but not from, I don't think from regular fantasy, no. Because the Khorne Chaos Dragon is just a Forge World guy. Just a Forge World guy. Don't get me wrong, it's a fucking amazing model. It's gorgeous. I actually totally forgot it existed until you just mentioned it. Oh my. It's a lot of Imperial Guardsmen. So fly in here and debuff all of them. Panda dead, or? Yep. Okay, so they're all just gonna get brutally murdered now. Fire this side. Hopefully we can cut them off from escaping. Pursue them.
Service required. Awaiting orders from Crane's.
Dude, if the new faction coming out is legit the Chaos Dwarves, I'm gonna be so fucking excited. Because that's gonna be the first time the Chaos Dwarves have been... It's just gonna be a really big deal. Because the Chaos Dwarves have only been a Forge World line for a very long time. And it would be nice to see them get a proper faction treatment. Because a lot of people don't realize there's actually a lot of downsides to being a Forge World faction. There's a huge amount of downsides that come with that. Because the access to those models is so restricted compared to what it should be. Like, it really sucks. Okay, let's... Caste over here. Heavy bolter turret? I don't think so.
You must kill more of them.
Fire warriors. Fuck are my fire warriors?
My shazam will not fail.
But yeah, I will honestly be amazed if the new endless spell they revealed today was not Chaos Dwarves. I would be legitimately amazed. Because that just screams Chaos Dwarf aesthetic to me. Like, I can't imagine it being anything but them. Well, the Chaos Dwarves have had Mecha Demons since, like, 6th edition. Even in 8th edition, for their Forge World list, they had a Mecha thing.
Just a few souls.
Do I have a wish list of units? Not really. I just want more Chaos Dwarf units. My biggest problem with the Forge World Chaos Dwarf roster is that there's only like 2 actual Chaos Dwarves. Because it wasn't like a Chaos Dwarf army list. It was specifically the Legion of Asgore, who was like, so it was like a special character themed army. It was a minor portion of what the Chaos Dwarfs actually have under their power. That's why there was like a generic Chaos Dwarf unit and then the Iron Sworn or whatever they're called, and that was it. And then everything else was like war machines, demons, and hobgoblins. Well, we know from what we've seen that there's the next 2 races coming out is supposed to be a destruction race, and a Chaos race. Like, we know that. Based on what they've said and how they've kind of handled the whole situation with Soul Wars. And from what we can tell, the Chaos faction, the only thing that's causing me to hesitate about Chaos Dwarves is it was pretty much confirmed that all of the heralds from Malign Portents were each a herald of a new faction, which would mean that the new faction for Chaos is supposed to be the Darkall, or basically just New Age Norska, or like Marauders. And this new Endless Spell really fits the Chaos Dwarves more. And you know, maybe they'll do a joint release where they do like one of each. Oh wow, he just like insta kills everyone. Giga Slayer potentially. I mean, if they're gonna do, well, you gotta remember, whenever CA wants to do something, they have to run it by Games Workshop. Like, contrary to popular belief, CA can't just like do whatever the fuck they want, and Games Workshop is just not gonna say anything. Like, Games Workshop has rules and regulations that CA has to follow to make sure they're accurately representing the setting. Like, I don't remember where exactly I heard it, but I remember speaking to someone about this, that one of the best examples is that when CA was working on Game 1, they were only going to have the Reichsguard as the Empire unit. Like, you got Reichsguard, and that was going to be your only actual knight unit. And Games Workshop literally put their foot down and was like, no, you have to have Empire Knights. Like, you can't just have Reichsguard. You at least have to have Empire Knights. Which is debatably why the Empire Knights are a little bland. But honestly, I wouldn't expect them to be much more exciting than they are. They seem very appropriate. But they were a very last-minute addition. Which, if you actually go back and look at like the release announcements and all that jazz, you will notice that the Empire Knights were not announced for the Empire until like super late in the development cycle.
Orders received.
Which, you know, it's good to know Games Workshop cares. You know, I don't think anybody wants Games Workshop to like not be seriously involved. Especially the modern day Games Workshop, who are a fantastic company.
The technology of Tau makes us strong. Jetpack engaged. It is
But I mean, even in preparations for Game 1 and 2 and beyond, Games Workshop has been incredibly accommodating from what I understand and have heard when it comes to like providing CA with resources, books, models, like whatever they need to make the game. CA gets, or Games Workshop gets it done, you know? It's really cool. You know, they don't have to do that. They could have just handed off the license and been like, GG, have fun, good luck. Thankfully, they're a more involved parent than that. Get my Discord. Oh, I've got some Discord messages. Is Anna up?
Your flag is up.
Yes.
Now what?
Oh, she's up, but she didn't say. So I assume she's still working on it.
mission accomplished.
As soon as it's done, we'll be posting it.
Yes.
Ready to build. Drop cranes inbound. Service required.
Stealth suits ready and willing.
Service required. Structure matrix.
Which I don't know if any of y'all saw, but I put a hint about the subject matter on Twitter.
Awaiting orders.
If you want to check that out.
Service required. I will make it so.
Your flag is up. Now ready.
Well, yeah, Total War Warhammer is easily the best
Suits ready and willing.
licensed fantasy game that's ever existed. Ever. Like, it's single-handedly keeping fantasy alive as an IP. I can guarantee you guys, if Total War Warhammer hadn't done as well as it did, there's no way in hell Games Workshop would have been interested in pursuing a Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 4th Edition. And the version we got has had an incredible amount of love and care put into it.
We shall prepare an ambush.
So, like, clearly they're significantly invested in keeping the fantasy community alive and thriving, which is great. You know, a lot of people were really worried that they were just gonna, like, delete fantasy and just never do anything with it again, but that seems to be far from the case. Which, thank God, you know. Means I'm gonna have a job for a while. No, other than low-key archaeologist, essentially. So that's nice. Queen of the Crone, I mean, Queen of the Crone is kind of debatable, but I felt campaign-wise it was the best of the DLCs. I just think roster-wise it was the weakest, which, I mean, that in and of itself is probably the debate, you know? It's like, which of these is a more valued proposition, you know?
Got it.
Service required.
Thank God, this thing takes forever to build. Come on.
Matrix engaged.
Ready.
Orders. Upgrades inbound.
The silent hunters are ready.
Service required. Drop
Fire King deployed.
Oop, get out, get out.
Swift and silent death. We fire the fire cast serves with
Fire warriors up there. Excuse me, leave my drone alone, sir.
the silent hunters are ready.
How can they see me?
Jetpack engaged.
Not sure.
Silent death. The silent hunters are ready.
Just fall back.
Send us toward the enemy. Run silent. The silent hunters are
Just a
ready.
bit. Once this thing's up and running, we'll actually kind of stand a chance. Okay, now we can go back in.
Get us to
Especially since these fire warriors are on the way.
Battle suits ready.
Let's send Shaso over.
Battle suit ready. Jetpack engaged.
Yeah, King of the Warlord was pretty fantastic.
Jetpack engaged.
And King of the Warlord had a very solid roster. The only thing I would say was bad about King of the Warlord was that, like, the campaign is good, but I felt that it was still kind of weak. Like, it didn't go far enough with the Carrick 8 Peaks ordeal, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like they played it too safe. Okay, I guess we're just not going to be able to win this area. Gonna have to hold them here. They're just tearing my dudes up. Yeah, it is the most hashed thing in the world. Yeah. Definitely.
Awaiting orders.
Of requisition.
The Groot will stand with you.
Ready to rebel.
The technology of Tao makes us strong. We hunt with patience.
Broadside battlesuits ready. We serve the greater good. Firepower on the move. We serve the greater good.
Are they seriously gonna try and nickel and dime my buildings to death?
We serve the greater good.
Alright, you wanna play? Let's play.
Setting stabilizers. Ready to fire. Broadside battlesuits ready. We serve the greater good. Acknowledged. Moving out. Setting stabilizers. Ready to fire.
Awaiting orders.
Where do you need firepower? Awaiting order. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Hey, get out of here, you little bastards.
Awaiting orders.
And we want gone because hounds are going to be pretty effective against these guys. Grim in the Grave was it was so bad. Because it really should have been like just a really cool Empire character like Volkmar the Grim versus a really cool Vampire Count character like Zacharias the Everliving or what have you, and then just really famous units. If the rumors are true that the upcoming DLC, the upcoming campaign pack is vampires with the Vampire Coast, then I really hope they take advantage of that to like really fix the problems with that.
Where do you need firepower?
Uh-oh. They're flooding over the south. That's okay. I got time. Prepare for battle.
I'm ready to join my kin.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Here to do our duty.
Uh,
I have sworn to fight for the town.
between y'all and me, I am suspecting Vampire Coast and Vampires to be getting the free LC update alongside it, which would make sense.
You needed fire support?
That's what I think we're gonna see for this one. The good news is, though, they seem to have pretty much confirmed that they are going to be continuing the old world updates with every patch. So like even the Lizardman versus Skaven DLC is going to have an old world update as either the Empire or the Greenskins if they do Vampire Count. So that's really good. I don't really care of what order they do them in as long as they do all of them. Like I don't give a shit. Like, if they want to do vampires and they do a good job with it, great. Sounds awesome. Like, I'm hyped.
Ready to join my kin.
You know, I'm not one of the people that's gonna like pull my hair out if it's like, oh, it's vampires again. Like, whatever. Like, hopefully it's exciting, whatever it is. Maybe Giga, I don't know. The only thing I know, which I might be able to talk about, is that, like, we'll talk about it. That's all I'm gonna say for now. I don't want to say something that ruin my own content prize. But it also could be like Sartosa, or like humans, and with an Empire update. Here's the thing, though, and I'm going to talk about this in my video for it. I will say this much: Rich very explicitly said that, like, yeah, we're going to update everybody, but he literally said something along the lines of, the next race we're updating might not be who you want it to be, but we hope you're, like, willing to give it a shot, and, like, something along those lines. Which to me just screams vampire counts. Like, that, to me, that is CA literally being like, hey, we know y'all feel like, you know, hardcore vampire favoritism is a thing, but like, hopefully this will be cool enough to convince you that, you know, it's worth it. Now, whether that ends up being the case or not is anybody's guess. But I think they're aware of the fact that the community has a little bit of what I suppose I could call vampire fatigue. So we're just gonna kind of have to see how things go from there, you know? Who's dying somewhere? Oh, back here, you dingus.
Recon ready. Missiles are hot.
Oh, for some reason, Blaze TV is recording. Oh wow, I am like low on power.
Ion team deployed.
How are we doing up here? Fine?
None can stand.
He's holding the line here pretty much handedly.
Mobile artillery ready to serve. Our pleasure.
The Groot will stand with you.
We're just about ready to ship out.
Ready to join my kin.
Let's tear up some faces.
I knew this trip would be worth it.
He's ready. Like Tau, we shall triumph.
Oh good, Narlock's out.
Is it time for fight?
Alright, we'll sweep down this way. Start.
Like Tau, we shall triumph.
Take the Pathfinders with us.
Coordinate your volleys, Bond brothers. The patient
Sky rays.
gets the prey.
Got 3 so far.
Acquiring targets.
Some of the Ethereal, because he gives you some really big buffs so long as he's alive. I will need a
Ready. The fire cast serves with pride. Ready to the fire cast serves with pride.
Angry.
Chateau, ready to take command.
I knew it.
Chateau, ready to take command. Missiles are hot.
Fuck you guys, I'm gonna run back here. Just shoot you from up here. Hey, turn bar. Wonder what they can change about the VC? Well, I have a video that's going to be coming out soon about that very topic. The list isn't super long, but there are certainly notes. Oh my god, look at all these dudes. There's a big ol' army. More sky rays, please. Alright, we're gonna catch this army between these two forces. Get him, doggies. I mean, the Kruger kicking ass in melee.
The patient hunter gets the prey.
Be able to get like. Oh, those Pathfinders are getting fucked. Swing back around. Swing back around. Ooh, yeah, they are no longer with us. Alright, once we kill these guys, we'll pretty much cleanse this side of the map. We can move on their bases. Vengeance!
Recon, ready. Just tell us what you want to know. Heading down.
Already head here. Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, what? They killed the crisis suit. How? And like, alright, let's move.
Patient hunter gets the prey. Shazmo, ready to take command. None can stand before the greater good. Missiles locking on.
And they're just like freaking ants. They're just everywhere.
The patient hunter gets the prey. All missiles.
Fire!
Mark a target, and we will wipe it out.
I am ready to join my kin. The fight will make us stronger.
Alright, you lot.
Biocaste bests are here to serve.
Oh.
Bring down the rain of fire. Shazmo, ready to take command. Acquiring targets. Mark a target away. We will wipe it out. A town shall. Acquiring targets. The patient hunter gets the prey. Acquiring targets.
Oh, they already released Space Wolf info? Push this forward and drop some big old bombs in the back. We're almost there. Keep pushing.
Concentrate fire. We will cut them down.
I need to take direct control.
Return fire. Return fire.
Serial, bro, what are you doing?
Efforts.
Yeah, I've been trying to get on Games Workshop's review copy list, but I don't think that's going to happen until I'm able to put some of like their products content on my channel. Which I would like to start a painting series soon. Because once I get my Night Haunts painted, hopefully I can get some like games in. They're not mercenaries, they're part of the greater good. Have you seen the mouths on those crew? Do you want to be the one to tell them they don't get to come? Yep, they're making their way through. Okay, one of them's dead. Now we just gotta strike the other one.
And we'll wipe it out.
I am ready to join my kin.
They keep up the generations.
To serve with.
We act as one, lest we perish.
Missiles locking up. Return fire.
I have sworn to fight for the town.
A lot, you're with us.
Sharpen your knives.
Delete that thing.
All missiles away. Gunship on the move.
Look at the size of this guard army. Oh my lord. Yeah, I applied to be a YouTuber with Games Workshop a couple times, but it literally felt like I was trying to apply to CA all over again, where they'd be like, "Oh yeah, just go to this website and email this email address, and we'll get back to you." And I'm like, "Okay, great." And then they'd be like, "Okay, so like send your stuff here, and we'll look at it, and then you'll get approved." And I was like, "Okay, great." And then just radio silence. And then I'm like, "Hey, just checking in." Like a month later, like, "Hey, just checking in. I want to make sure everything's okay." Radio silence. I even went to an event in person and was like, "Hey, how do I, like, you know, get representation as a YouTuber?" And they were like, "Oh, go do this thing." And I was like, "Well, I did that thing, and here's the person I talked to," and yada yada. Just over and over and over again. Oh my god. Blow up, damn it. Fight! There's a lot of Imperial Guardsmen. Why haven't they imploded? Oh my god. There's another base back here. Oh, Anel died, so my entire army's leadership is broken. Isn't that just swell? Bad thing about an ethereal, if he dies, your army just like instantly shatters. Make a new one, that'll solve the problem. Well, that's the stupid thing, is like, I am a fairly big YouTuber. To the extent, like, you know, you go look at a lot of the channels that are getting, representation from Games Workshop, and I'm bigger than, like, a notable portion of them, but, nope. No love for also tech. And you know what, let's just... Come on, someone attack me so I can get another... No, don't you dare do it! Fuck! God damn it. God, I wish this game had autosaves. Oh, that's really the last time I saved? Alright, chat, here's what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream for now. For today. And then off stream, I'm gonna get back to where we were. That way, when we start tomorrow, y'all don't have to watch me do all this shit again. But yeah, I'm gonna go take care of some junk. And hopefully Lady Turin's got that video finished. Hopefully we'll get it out tonight. But in any event, I'll get to record some other stuff too. Nothing else. So in any event, I will catch all you blokes later. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the stream there, but you know, it is what it is. I will catch you guys around, and there will be at least 1 or 2 videos coming out today. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.